The Private Placement Program, also known as PPP, is a structured and secure investment mechanism reserved for qualified investors. With the PPP, the investor gains access to high returns while benefiting from maximum security for their funds. In practical terms, the PPP allows the investor to entrust the management of their assets to a financial operator or an authorized trader, within the framework of regulated and supervised financial operations. The objective? To achieve a return superior to that of traditional markets while controlling risks through a strict contractual framework. It is therefore a structured financing solution designed to optimize capital profitability while guaranteeing its protection. What are the advantages? Firstly, for the investor, the PPP offers the possibility of generating significant profits, even in an uncertain economic environment. Furthermore, since the private placement program does not depend on the usual fluctuations of financial markets, it allows investors to diversify their sources of return. The PPP does not require a full commitment for the entire duration. Funds are locked only during the program period, enabling flexible capital management. Thanks to the structuring of the PPP, the payment of profits is facilitated and secured according to predefined schedules. This solution is particularly attractive for international investors, companies, or institutions wishing to invest large amounts while benefiting from total confidentiality. Diagram of the implementation of a private placement program. First, contract negotiation. The investor and the financial operator agree on the program's terms: amount to invest, duration, expected return. The investor then becomes a unit holder in the program, and the operator acts as the manager. Second, application for access to the PPP. The investor provides the financial operator with the required documents: proof of funds, identity, and compliance documents. Third, validation and structuring of the program. The operator verifies the compliance of the funds and sets up the program, either directly or through an approved intermediary. Fourth, notification of PPP validation. If the program is structured directly, the operator informs the investor of the program's launch and its operating procedures. If the program is structured via an intermediary, the intermediary notifies the investor and coordinates the implementation of the PPP. Fifth, activation of the program. Once the funds are confirmed, the operator initiates the financial operations specified in the contract. At each payment date, the investor receives the generated profits according to the agreed terms. In the event of non-compliance, contractual guarantees protect the investor, who may recover their initial capital. Proof of proper execution of the program is provided by presenting bank statements. In case of default, the investor may request reimbursement of the capital or the application of the agreed guarantees. The financial operator, for their part, must justify the use of the funds and the completion of the operations. If the documents are compliant, profits are paid out. In the event of a dispute, the contract provides for resolution mechanisms, ensuring the security of both parties. There are different types of private placement programs. The most common are classic PPPs, reserved for institutional investors, but there are also micro-cap or small-cap PPPs for more accessible amounts. Some PPPs specialize in project financing, others in the purchase and resale of financial instruments, such as MTNs or SPLCs. Thus, the PPP can protect the investor against market risks or be used to finance large-scale international projects. Advantages of the private placement program in an international context. The PPP is an effective tool for securing and optimizing international investments. Its legal framework and scope are based on recognized international rules, allowing operations in a harmonized legal environment accepted by various jurisdictions. The PPP is a high-performing alternative to traditional investments, offering higher returns and better protection of funds. It is important to note that each PPP is time-limited, with a known end date, often 40 weeks in advance. In summary, 3 reasons to consider the private placement program. It is autonomous, perfectly independent of traditional markets, and offers profits payable at regular intervals. The investor can demand payment of profits simply by presenting the required documents to the financial operator. The PPP is irrevocable. It cannot be cancelled without the agreement of all parties. To benefit from this service, a minimum capital is generally required, starting from several million euros, but some programs accept more modest amounts. How to benefit from a private placement program? It's simple. Just contact us to discuss the solution best suited to your profile and investment objectives. Who are we? Stantax, a consulting firm and specialist for 20 years in tax optimization, offshore company creation, professional bank accounts, and financial structuring for investment.